Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's happening for you in the next 3 months, July, August, and September? Let us find out by inquiring with the tarot. Stay tuned. All right, Sagittarius, let's start with an oracle card for you from the Mystical Rose, and we'll use it as an energetic theme for your next several months ahead. Let's see what we have going on for you, Saggies. One, please. One. There we go. All right. Ooh, look at this gorgeous card. We have Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Oh, okay. Look at that gorgeous rose. So some sort of beautiful new blossoming destiny ahead for you, Sagittarius. Okay. So trust in the divine plan, right? Yours is the sign of wisdom. You're the 9th house. So, trust in your innate wisdom as a Sagittarian. And just, let destiny do its job. Okay? You don't got to rush in there and try to make things happen. Trust in divine timing, divine appointments, etc. All right. Wow. So something is really going to be lighting up your heart space over the next couple of months with this beautiful rose here. Something blossoming, something coming to fruition in exactly the right timing. Fantastic. All right. Let's dive in. Saggies. We'll start with this first tarot deck. So we're going to use 3 different decks for each July, August, September energies, because I like to see if energy repeats across the different tarot decks. That's very instructive. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. We shall see. All right, let's tune in for July. Saggies. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. And the 2 of Swords. All right. So there could be something that gets underway rather quickly in your world in July. It may not happen to Leo season, so after the 20th perhaps, because of the fire energy that's showing up here. And we do have the Leo. But we have the 8 of Wands Leo, which goes into August. So this energy is probably going to be in play maybe a little bit into the first few days of August. There's something here. This is interesting that we're getting a 2 of Swords after this very rapid, let's go do this energy. I think you're going to, as the saying goes, shoot first and ask questions later. I think, sorry for my metaphor, but that's what's coming to me. And you're going to shoot your arrow. I mean, there you are, right? You're going to shoot your arrow and probably several arrows because it's the 8 of Wands, and you're going to see what lands, what sticks. What, direction the universe does want to take you in. And it is probably having to do with something brand new, with the Page of Wands here. So something new that you're trying to get underway in your life, something you do want to have blossom and grow. But with the 2 of Swords here, I think that you perhaps are doubting if you either have the right strategy, the right approach, or if the thing is really right for you, or perhaps because it is a card of doubt, you're doubting if the universe is going to come through for you. And that's why maybe you're throwing the spaghetti against the wall and firing, let's just mix all the metaphors here, firing all 8 arrows in your quiver, because you're not trusting the universe. So I would say with this 2 of Swords here, this is really about getting right with your heart space, and allowing yourself to open up to what is truly in your heart and not letting your doubts cloud your vision of what is possible for you. So that is something to consider. Also, you may be rushing around so much with the 8 of Wands there that you're not scheduling in time to really sit with yourself and examine where maybe you do need to not pursue something over here or tweak a plan or whatever. So don't ignore this energy. There's a reason this is coming out. Don't turn your back on this. If you are having doubts about something, that's okay. That is information to use and sit with and say, okay, well, why am I having doubts about this? Is it really not right for me? Or is it because I'm having trust issues and not thinking the universe is going to deliver? Whatever it might be, all right? But don't ignore the Two of Swords. That's where we get into trouble. So, usually. So, all right. So that's very interesting. That's very interesting. And because the Eight of Wands is a lot about movement forward, and then we have a Two of Swords, I think like you may take a few steps forward, Eight of Wands, only then to maybe take a couple steps backward also. But I don't think it's the universe doing that to you. I think you're doing that to yourself. So that's another thing. Like, I don't want you to waste your energy, is my point, Sagittarius, in July, through hastiness that is not well thought out, and maybe is a knee-jerk reaction to just your own lack of faith in the universe or in timing, all right? Because of the energy that we had here. All right, let's see what's going on in August. Let's see what we need to know. I mean, there's nothing bad here. This is just, you know, energy to be aware of. Okay. Let's see what's going on. August. Saggies. We have a Queen of Cups. And we have a High Priestess. Wow, some very strong intuitive energy coming out. And we have a Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be getting some very, very strong downloads about several areas of your life. It could be about long-term investments, Ten of Pentacles. It could be about some sort of situation going on with the family. It could be something regarding real estate. It could also be that you're getting a premonition of somebody coming in who's going to be a foundational part of your life going forward. And they may come in this month. They could also come in later. So it just depends. Because again, we got to trust that divine timing. So a Ten of Coins, of course, can also, because it's the 10, be the culmination of some sort of financial matter. So in terms of managing your finances, particularly with the family and with property, you absolutely need to be on point with your intuition and trust what you are feeling. I think that's another reason why it's important in July not to be rushing into something. Because this Two of Swords, now that we're seeing this over here for August, maybe this Two of Swords is also a little bit of a warning blip from your intuition, letting you know that you may want to be rushing ahead with something, but the timing isn't exactly right. Maybe your aim is true, the goal is true, but it is something with the timing issue. So, and that may be coming out as well, because there could be something that you're actually, wrapping up, especially with a financial situation. And that could have been the reason for that little kind of doubt you were getting in August. So, I mean, in July. So, it's about really nurturing and listening to your intuition, the Queen of Cups, right? The nurturing energy. Also, though, I would say don't let your drama meter go on overdrive because you're feeling emotionally impatient. Again, referencing their Eight of Wands we just had, about wrapping up something financially, meeting maybe a prospective partner who can help you, getting funding from a funding source like a father figure, or, like I said, wrapping up something important with your finances. So there is information that will come to light with the High Priestess here. I feel like it's going to come more toward after the first 2 weeks of August. So probably middle of August at that. I think there's a full moon in the middle of August. I didn't look at the calendar. Probably at that Aquarian full moon. So just be alert to information that comes out of the woodwork. There could be something coming to light, again, about whoever's the head of the household, the head of the family. There may be something going on. I mean, it could be a little emotional because we have a Queen of Cups here. But I would again say, don't have knee-jerk reactions. Don't get your undies in a twist. There's nothing bad here. I feel like you need to, again, you've got to wait for the information to come to light before this situation can get solidified. But there could be a very important financial goal that you manifest for yourself in August, but the patience needs to be there and not jumping too fast. All right, let's see what we have for September, Sagittarius. It could be too, I mean, the High Priestess can sometimes be, secret up her sleeve. It could be that you or somebody else in your world is keeping something from you about finances, and you do sense it. Again, I don't think it's anything bad because the Ten of Pentacles is there, but gonna have to apply the energy to your personal situation with that. All right, let's see. We have, look, the Princess of Wands. So it's the same thing as the Page of Wands that we just had in July. We're getting it again for September. Oh, and we have the Tower. Oh, okay. And the Two of Cups. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. So there could be a very surprising deal that goes down in September. Now, for those of you who are looking for love, as I was saying over here, there could be somebody who you intuitively sense is coming in August. They probably arrive in September with the Two of Cups here. But you're feeling the vibe. You're sensing that person's on their way. And because the Ten of Pentacles for me, if we're talking about romance, is a solid partner. Somebody who is stable, secure, who wants a committed relationship, who wants a family. But this person's going to come in very suddenly, unexpectedly. It can't be like you're going to plan to meet them. There's a twist to it. The Tower is can be about love at first sight, the unexpected meeting, the meet cute, like that type of thing, especially next to a Two of Cups. And it's likely that this is going to, with the Princess of Wands here, be when you're out and about. All right. So you're out doing things, not like you're, sitting looking on the internet. Okay. It's like you probably meet them in person, and it could be under very surprising circumstances with this here. For those of you who are sensing that some sort of business deal is about to go down in August, like you're seeing that something's going to wrap up for your life financially speaking, that deal is likely to be coming in September. And again, I would say probably within the first 2 weeks with our Two of Cups here. So probably by the Pisces full moon in the middle of September. So there is a surprise twist with perhaps the circumstances of that deal. And you may need to, with the Princess of Wands here, have a little bit of restraint and a plan of, if there is a surprise twist to something going on with a business deal, that you know what your plan will be before that twist happens. Now, we can't always plan for every eventuality. This is true, but have a little strategy if you're dealing with something with business here with this. But it absolutely could be something that turns out even better than you're expecting. But it's good to have that strategy of planning for contingencies, whether good contingencies or not so favorable contingencies. So I like this for you. This is very interesting. So with the Tower here and the fact that we had the Sophia, which is about the destiny, the divine plan, all of that type of thing, there is an element, this is the Uranus, of this just unexpected suddenness, like who knows, right? Now, Uranus is in Taurus. This is, the unexpected, this is part of the divine plan. There are unexpected things that the divine has planted in our life to, occur at certain times. Uranus is in Taurus, which is your 6th house of work and well-being. So this could go either way. This could be about, something with a personal relationship. This could be some surprise deal in terms of your work. So, depending on your personal situation. So this is very, very interesting. But, what I'm feeling overall is that you've just got to pace yourself, slow your roll, take time to just, tune in with yourself is what I'm feeling. Because with our Queen of Cups, our High Priestess, the fact that your energy showed up twice with the Page of Wands, you may be a little impatient like a kid, right? The Page of Wands, the Page is here to get this blossoming underway in your life. But the timing, the situation, let it play out naturally, whether we're talking a business or personal situation. Your rose will be blossoming. Okay, Sagittarius, it will be. And I think it will be blossoming in a very mind-blowing, because that's what the Tower can be, a very mind-blowing way. And there could be, if you're in the mood for love, if you're looking for love, there could be a very interesting and unexpected passionate connection that manifests. But equally, with the Two of Cups, you could really be finding and reconnecting with a piece of yourself as well that you have not connected with in a long time. And that could be this just sense of blossoming and purpose and, new horizons. Because the Two of Cups, it's interesting. It always depends on the question we're asking, in tarot. And of course, these general readings they're rather broad, right? But the Two of Cups can also be, because it's a twin energy, it can also just be like the shamans do. They reconnect with, pieces of the soul that have been lost, so to speak. So you could be coming home and reconnecting with yourself, in a way, and retrieving soul retrieval, retrieving a part of your soul and reconnecting with it that, may have been lost for a while. And that will be very surprising, mind-blowing, healing, and allow you, like I said, to blossom in a way maybe that you haven't in a long time, or if ever. So this is very, very positive. Apply the energies to your life, Sagittarius, and leave me a comment and let me know what you are looking forward to over the next several months. All right. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.